What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. We're just going to take a quick look at Bitcoin. Is it in distribution? Now, this is something everybody needs to pay attention to. We've been talking about this for a while on the channel. Definitely looks like distribution to me. None of this is financial advice, but you need to at least pay attention, look at it, make up your own mind. We're going to take a look at the areas to watch, the important areas. That sounds good. Make sure you guys smash the likes, subscribe to the channel for daily updates. Also, tick that notification bell. That will get you notified when I post new videos. Share the video if you find it helpful. Let's get into it. So taking a look at the 4-hour chart on Bitcoin, right? We've been looking at, this was our target a few weeks ago. Bam, we nailed it, wicked through it. And this was our target that I put up last week. We nailed that too, wicked through it. And as of right now, this 0.235 fib or 0.236 fib needs to hold at 95,184. If this breaks and it turns into resistance, then we're coming down to test these lows. Whoops, didn't mean to move that. But if, let me get that out of there. If we break back above there, then we'll probably go test the 50% fib, which is at 99,862 again, and bounce around. But as you can see, these fibs make a huge difference, right? We're just playing around in these fibs right now. No big deal. But again, watch for this break. Now this here, 89,000, that's super, super important, especially for the distribution theory, because on the both distribution schematics say we go up again, at least to around 107, possibly up to 112 to 115, depending on which schematic you're following. We're going to take a look at those in a second. Just want to talk about what's going on right now, right? So this is what I'm looking at. Let's go over to the daily chart and just see if we see any divergence, right? This is the triangle I drew as a possibility last week, right? We can be watching that. The only thing I don't like about this is we have two touches in the top between the two touches on the bottom. I like to see alternate touches. But again, we'll see how this plays out. Let's take a look, see if we're seeing any divergence here. And no, not yet. No, we're not. Well, we have to wait and see what happens here. But this looks like it could be support. If it lands on this trend line here, this would be a good spot to take profit if you did take the trade. Around 92, 166-ish. If that breaks, right, then we come and test this low here. We break below that 89,000, guys, and this becomes resistance. We have much lower targets down here, right? Just something to be careful, consider, watch out for. I think Bitcoin could go a whole lot lower if traditional markets crash, like I believe they are most likely going to do. Obviously, no guarantees. But before we get into this WYCKOFF distribution, we'll look at both schematics so I can show you guys what we're looking for, where I think we're at, and what's going on. If you are interested in trading, check out PrimeXBT. If you use my link down below, it'll bring you to this page. You can get up to a $7,000 bonus to use towards your margin. I also throw out promo codes on my X account every once in a while where you can get a free $200. So even if you just sign up for the account now, don't even have to deposit any money, and you catch one of my promo codes, you have to be the first to use it, only the first person to use the promo code, but you get a free $200 to put in your account. You can't withdraw the $200, but you can trade it and keep whatever you win. The reason I like PrimeXBT is because you can trade traditional markets, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything, and you can use your crypto to trade against it. For those of you that are asking for a no VPN, no KYC exchange, I did team up with BITUNIX, so both of these do sponsor me, and with BITUNIX, you deposit 100, they give you a free 100. This one's mostly all crypto, so you can trade meme coins, everything else on here. Definitely check them out if you haven't, and let's look at the WYCKOFF distribution schematic number 1. Let's see, put this in here. All right, so this is schematic number 1, right? And that says we have one more up thrust after distribution, right? To kind of get everybody all hyper and back in. As you can see, we drew this out a long time ago, guys, and we're still bouncing around in this area, which is right here. Now, if we break up, let's say we get past this, see where we at here. Let me give you a kind of roundabout. So if we break up past this 103 and we don't start bouncing around in here, then we're probably going to get up to this 117 to 112 area, right? And then come crashing down if we're in distribution like I believe we are. Now, as you can see here, and if you were around in 21, we nailed the distribution top to the T, almost to the date, right? So again, as long as this low holds here, right, we're in this area. This is distribution schematic number 2. We've been tracking these for months now. So if this is the case, we should, and this does break that 102 range, it should be pretty choppy. And if it's real choppy in here, right, I would look for the top at around 107, 106, somewhere in there, and then continue down. That would mean we have already topped, right? So just so you guys understand, this is not a 100% guarantee, but if this is the case, that means there is a lot lower price coming for Bitcoin. And I mean a lot. And people are going to call me crazy, but it could definitely reach under $10,000 again. But as you guys know, my target for the true bottom has been around 37 to 9,700, somewhere in that range, right? 3,500 maybe even. But that would be traditional markets crashing, which I still believe is going to happen. Guys, if you look at the charts, Bitcoin was created in 2009-8, right? That's when the financial crisis happened. That's when the markets went into a bull market. They've been in a bull market since Bitcoin's creation. When the traditional markets come down, which they will, and they will come down hard, Bitcoin cannot hold up, right? I'm not saying it's going to go away and not come back. I'm going to say there's going to be a huge buying opportunity in traditional markets and in crypto markets, depending on which cryptos you want to buy, right? I don't believe in much of the meme coin crap, kind of just gambling, but I do think there is going to be a much better and awesome buying point for Bitcoin if traditional markets crash, which I think they're gonna, and this being a huge distribution. I'm gonna show tomorrow's video, so make sure you tune in, another Wyckoff distribution pattern in the macro. So that one looks like it could be pretty scary. Again, guys, this is not fear mongering. This is not doom and gloom. This is opportunity. So anyway, tune in tomorrow. I'm going to be going over a massive chart. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments, share the video, tick that notification bell, and I'm out. Take it easy.